Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Mechwarrior Online. This is some Belial gameplay. So, at the time I'm recording this, Belial has the HSL +1 quirk for Light PPCs. Don't know if that will change eventually, possibly, when the whole quirk pass comes along, or if you are watching this after the quirk pass has already happened, that may have had changed. Which is the reason why I'm running 4 Light PPCs here, because I can fire all 4 of them without ghost hit. Now, I'll be outright honest and say that this is not going to be any stellar gameplay. I am not a very good PPC user in this game to begin with, because basically I only use PPCs when I make videos when it comes to PPCs. Not to mention that, like, prior to the changes to weapons, I never used Light PPCs before. Like, I just didn't see any point in running around with Light PPCs. It just didn't, compared to a whole lot of other weapons. However, here we have something sort of unique with the fact that, hey, can fire 4 of these dang things at once, and so on. So I figured let's try that out. Let's test it out. And it isn't overly crazy on the hit and whatnot when you fire 4 of them. And also, yeah, I realized a little late there, hey, I do not have override on. Probably need that if I want to do stuff with this. So there it is. Well, another thing about this particular mech, Belial. This is the UCL hero mech. And when I played these games with the 4 Light PPCs, I kept thinking to myself that, yeah, I mean, this is kind of fine and whatnot. I have a bunch of range I can do, like, with Light PPCs and so on. However, I consistently kept thinking that if I just put 2 MRMs on this thing, because it has 2 missile hardpoints. Granted, they are in the same side torso, but if you put an MRM 30 and an MRM 20, or even, you know, try and cramming 2 MRM 30s if you want to, I kept thinking that, like, yeah, that would be just purely so much more effective than what I am getting out of these 4 Light PPCs, even though being able to fire all 4 of them at once means that I can obviously get all of those shots, provided I can hit the dang shots. But yeah, it's like, I mean, it's nothing, not to take anything away from the fact that Light PPCs are better now. Like, they are better, but for this particular mech, I just don't see the reason of having, or rather running 4 of them. Instead of, like, just going MRMs, because the MRMs are just better overall for this particular thing. Like, here, if I was running MRMs, I would have, like, so much more damage done, even though I do hit that particular shot and get myself a kill. Like, still, these require a lot more aiming, and it might have to do with the fact that I just don't use PPCs much. Okay, I have scoreboards I will talk about in the next drop. Okay, here we are. Hibernal instead. First map, Tourmaline, second map, Hibernal, and whatnot. So, like I said, being able to get shots like that off, that is nice. That is nice. Because it's just like, yeah, these go out instantly when you fire. They have fairly decent velocity, so you can actually, like, hit targets which are not moving too badly, so on. Like, I can see the fun, but in all honesty, like, for this particular mech, why wouldn't I just, you know, run things like MRMs and just run proper bigger PPCs instead on a mech which has, like, proper velocity quirks for PPCs, like that sort of a thing. And for brawling, I yeah, Light PPCs no longer have the minimum range and stuff, so you can technically brawl with them, like I was doing there at the end with the Shadowhawk. Oh, Shadowcat, not Shadowhawk. Wrong mech. Wrong side as well. Inner Sphere and whatever. Shadowcat. However, well, if I want to brawl, I'll bring the dang MRMs or even medium pulses, because those things I can guarantee hitting those things, whereas I can't guarantee hitting these because these have travel time and so on. However, I can sort of fire these pretty quickly at longer distances, so I can do this sort of a fire support thing with some light PPCs, but sort of my thought on the fire support thing is the same as it has always been when it comes to this sort of game. Anything and everything can be fire support. You can push anything and everything into the fire support role by equipping the weapons to do fire support role. You can do that with everything. And just because a mech is workable in a fire support role does not mean that is a good mech or a good loadout or a good build or whatever you wanna call it. Because you can push anything into that role. I prefer mechs or I prefer to have sort of a like unique thing going on for a mech, or at least something else than just calling it, hey, this is a workable fire support, because everything is a workable fire support. Alright. But when I get sort of a team in front of me like this, I can at least, you know, fire past them. I can shoot stuff, and there is a UAV for me to shoot down, all sorts of things like that. Like, I can do the support thing from sort of a distance with this thing, provided I can at least hit stuff, which with a little bit of practice, getting there where I can actually hit things like that and actually do a little bit of that pop-tarting. That's something I have never like really done in this game, because I just haven't really enjoyed the PPC pop-tarting thing in this game ever. But that's me. That is me. I mean, everybody is different, right? Everybody is different. We are very badly losing here. 1-7, as you can see, very badly. However, let's see if we can finish off some kind of a grasshopper and stuff. That was a really bad shot, by the way. Completely a target which was not moving or anything, and I keep missing it. Partially because there are bad guys coming in and shooting me to pieces, because I am basically one of the last mechs around. So I'm gonna die here. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little bit of escapade with Light PPCs.